What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so, man, Kevin Hunter is back after Wendy's money, man. He just won't let up. He said Wendy owed him some money, and he's going to get it one way or the other, bro. I don't even know how much money Wendy still have, bro. I know she was going through a lot of different things with health conditions and people stealing money from her and all kind of stuff. Power of attorneys and all crazy stuff, right? But Kevin Hunter said she owed him some money, and he ain't letting up. The title says, Kevin Hunter calls out Wendy Williams and her lawyer and exposing illegal moves, bro. Now that's crazy. He just money hungry at this point. Oh boy, here we go. Spicy.
If y'all thought that Kevin Hunter was going to leave his shenanigans in the past, child, you got a new thing coming, because this man is out here still trying to go after Wendy's money. Child, at this point, you think that he would have gotten over the divorce and moved on, but it looks like he is still hung up big time, because he just dragged Wendy and her lawyer, exposing them for making shady moves about money. Kevin has been moving interesting since his alimony payment stopped, but it looks like he still has one more trick up his sleeve, and he doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. Things are about to get messy because he just exposed some sneaky moves, and y'all want to get on this because it's about to be nasty. I guess we shouldn't be so surprised that Kevin is still desperate to get money out of Wendy, because he has been trying to do that since she served him divorce papers. It's not surprising because Wendy made some really interesting moves about the divorce. Rumors about Kevin being a gold digger were basically confirmed during the messy divorce drama with Wendy. He didn't just ask for alimony, he also had the audacity to demand child support, even though their son was already grown. People dragged him left and right.
Child support? How you gonna get child support? I know her. Now, I know Wendy's son got to be well over 18 by now. How you gonna request child support from a child that's over the age limit, bro? Do you even have the... That's crazy.
For that ridiculous request, calling him out for trying to squeeze every dime he could out of Wendy. Unsurprisingly, the court shut down his bid for child support, but the alimony situation was a different story. Wendy ended up agreeing to pay him a set amount, though the exact figure has never been made public. Judging by how Kevin's been living, it's probably a pretty hefty sum. Everyone knows that Wendy is petty AF, and she proved it when she made sure to get Kevin fired on the same day that she served him divorce papers. Kevin said, when the news was out, I told her I would step down from the show, and Wendy told me I need to stay because I was having a kid. I stayed only to later be lined up. I got fired from management, served divorce papers, and also fired from the show all in the same day.
You know, I don't recommend that you work with your husband, because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in.
At first, he didn't mind very much because Wendy was paying him so much money that neither he nor his boo thing Sharina had to work for a living. Instead, they lived off Wendy and her money. That is, until Wendy stopped the alimony. And girl, let me tell you, Kevin crashed out hard on social media, talking about how Wendy was ruining his life by not paying alimony. In an interview, Kevin said, as the husband for 20 plus years and the creator of the Wendy Williams show, I was entitled to my half of everything that we had, just like any other couple divorcing. I went to the table in good faith, and we reached what I thought was an amicable divorce. In fact, it was one of the fastest celebrity divorces ever. I had a feeling that Wendy's Wells Fargo advisor was up to no good, but I was advised by my attorneys that everything was okay. Kevin, being Kevin, was super angry and entitled, saying, Wendy was in rehab and these people just stopped depositing my money cold turkey. Now I'm demanding to see all of the bank records from the time of the divorce until now, and that will show what really is going on. These people have tried to starve me out. At the end of the day, I earned that money and I'm not letting them take it. I will only say for now that it breaks my heart to see what's happening to her. I know she is not in a good place, and she is surrounded by people who are taking advantage of her condition, including this so-called guardianship. It was clear that he had issues with Wendy's conservatorship, and he wasn't even trying to hide it. After trying to fight Wendy, he resorted to begging, talking about how things were rough for him. He said, I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the homeowners association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the homeowners association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow. My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. He continued, I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement. The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely urgent to me. I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living. Kevin even tried to gain sympathy by claiming he needed hip surgery but couldn't afford it because he didn't have insurance. And of course, he blamed that on not receiving his alimony payment. Like, sir, at some point you have to take responsibility for your own life. I know I've said this over and over, but seriously, he needs to get a job. The fact that he hasn't worked a day since the divorce is beyond wild, especially when he used to brag about being the mastermind behind the success of the Wendy Williams show. If he was really that important to her empire, shouldn't he have been able to build something for himself by now? Anywho, he is now claiming that Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, is nothing but a big fake and that she has been making illegal moves. In case y'all missed the tea, Kevin is now contesting their divorce, claiming that Wendy hid $48 million from him during the divorce, so he should have got more money from her. Child, talk about being shameless. However, Sabrina opposed his motion, saying that at the time of the divorce, Kevin stated he was fully satisfied and understood the process and had consulted with professionals to be fully aware of the assets and his rights with regard to such assets, and that as such, he has absolutely no case to reopen the divorce proceeding. Anywho, Kevin is now opposing this, saying that Sabrina isn't licensed to practice law in New Jersey, the jurisdiction where the divorce is taking place. He also claimed that Sabrina hasn't been officially appointed as Wendy's guardian and has been fraudulently presenting herself as such. He said, Miss Morrissey is not and has not been legally appointed as guardian of my ex-wife in New Jersey, yet Miss Morrissey has filed motions, cross motions, and responses to motions, as well as testified in court in a jurisdiction that she has no legal standing. Miss Morrissey is practicing law without a license in the state of New Jersey. However, Sabrina called BS on this, saying, I was appointed temporary guardian for Wendy by Han Lisa A. Sokoloff in Supreme Court, New York County. I therefore appeared pro se in place of Wendy in New Jersey litigation brought by Mr. Hunter to collect payment from Wendy in their previously settled divorce proceeding. I have never appeared as an attorney in any court for my ward, Wendy Williams Hunter. But that's not all, because she also cited a New Jersey court rule that stated, a person not qualifying to practice pursuant to the first paragraph of this rule shall nonetheless be permitted to appear and prosecute or defend an action in any court of this state if the person, one, is a real party of interest of the action or the guardian of the party. She argued, without question, based on the statute, the guardian of a party is authorized to appear in a proceeding in New Jersey in place of her ward. Yeah, Kevin is definitely losing this one because it's clear as day that he is grasping at straws and he's desperate for some money. This is not the first time that he's taken Wendy to court over money, because he did sue her a while back to get her to pay him more money, even though the terms of their alimony said that she no longer had to pay him once she stopped working on the Wendy show. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't look like he's going to stop filing lawsuits anytime soon, which is weird because how on earth is he affording the lawyer fees when he's broke? In his own words, yeah, that doesn't make sense. There's a lot that we can say about Sabrina and how she's treating Wendy, but at least she seems to be sticking up for Wendy against Kevin, so at least it doesn't look like Kevin will be getting more money out of Wendy anytime soon. Fans commented, I'm so sick of him. Leave that lady alone. What? He thought he could cheat, have a baby, and leave to be with a side chick and think his finances will stay the same? He gambled and lost. He down real bad. That baby mama spent it all, and now he trying to come back to the well to milk more money. Kelvin, UPS is hiring. See, this why Wendy will never come back to TV or anything right now. If she go back to work, he gets paid. And he thought the grass was greener on the other side. Side chick left once the money was gone. Good for her. Now look at you, Kev, still trying to live off your ex. I hate that Wendy is not well, but this kind of worked for her good against this leak. Anywho, y'all let me know how.
Wow, bro. That's normally what happens, bro. Hey, that side chick done got you in the place where you done, well, man, you done slid down a razor blade and land in the alcohol river, my boy. Better check out DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, bro. Bro, you finito. You're done. The divorce is final. You got your side chick, but now the money is gone. But you already got your divorce and the paperwork is signed. What else do you want? Bro, you say you was the mastermind behind everything with the Wendy show. Start your own Kelvin show, bro. Something. Leave Miss Wendy alone, man. Go on about your life, man. You and your new side chick boo thing, man. It's cheaper to keep her. That's what they say. It's cheaper to keep her. But in your case, you just out here doing bad. Boy, I swear, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You did.